Hi, my name's Tom, and in this video I'm going to be reviewing Rick Graham's static chord soloing lesson package. This is a digital download package that you can purchase from Rick's website. You download the zip file, and within that zip file are all the different components that make up the lesson. It can be found at Rick Graham's website, which is rick-graham.co.uk and then /lessons. And if you scroll down, it's static chord soloing. You can purchase it from there, and then you get a direct download link straight away. So this package is built up of lots of different components, the centre of which focus around the core lesson material, which comes in the form of a full 1080p video, which is Rick talking to the camera, explaining the concepts covered in the lesson and explaining them in detail, and that's accompanied by the 13-page PDF file, which has got all the stuff he talks about in the video in written form, and then that's backed up with scale diagrams, neck diagrams, and tablature for the relevant examples. You also get 5 really cool backing tracks. They're all in MP3 form, and they're about 3 minutes long each, 3 to 4 minutes long, that you can use the ideas that you cover in the lesson over. So there's 5 of those. There's also 2, again, 1080p videos that are example solos from Rick, close-up of the guitar so you can see everything that's going on. They're about 1.5 minutes each, and they basically show off tons of different examples that have been covered in the main video, and you get 2 of those, each one's over a different backing track. As the title suggests, this package is aimed at anyone who wants to improve their static chord soloing. I'd suggest probably intermediate to advanced players are going to benefit from this most, because there are a lot of full-on concepts that are dealt with here. You definitely need the basics down before you approach this, but really anyone who wants to improve their improvising could benefit from this. Even though it's aimed at static chord soloing, each one of these ideas will apply over a chord in a moving harmonic situation, though they do lend themselves well over a long ostinato or groove. It's really, really well laid out. The video is shorter than some of the other instructional videos, online stuff I've purchased. It's 90 minutes long, but it's so incredibly concise that really doesn't make any difference. It's sort of idea after idea. It basically falls in the sort of order that Rick will explain something, he'll talk about why it's a good thing or the good tool to use, and then give an example of it, which is exactly what someone like me needs. They need someone to tell them what sounds good and then show them why it sounds good with an example, which is exactly how this is laid out. And like I say, it starts from real basic stuff, or well, I say basic stuff, more consonant sounding stuff, inside sounding, and then it goes to the outside sounding things as you move through the package. I thought it was fantastic. The backing tracks included are really, really cool. They sound great, recorded really well, and they're really satisfying to play over. There's lots of different feels. There's 5 of them. They're all Dorian grooves, but each one has a different feel, which can bring out different things in your playing. I learnt a ton of stuff playing through this backing track. A couple of the things and concepts I'd had have been covered in other lessons that I've checked out, but I mean, the amount of instructional material I've got will probably reach my head if stacked from the floor. But even the stuff that I'd already covered before, the way it was presented helped me approach it with a fresh angle. So I thought it was fantastic. I found it really useful. The scale ideas and arpeggio ideas that were included within definitely helped me when I was approaching static chord vamps and stuff. I've put together a video of me playing over one of these backing tracks, which you can check out here, and all the ideas, or the majority of the ideas that I'm using in that video, came from after having studied this package for a while. So I mean, obviously my playing is not anywhere near the standard of Rick's, but all the outside or interesting sounding stuff I'm doing is all thanks to this package. Basically, it's all broken down really well. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a fantastic buy, and despite the fact it wasn't as long as some of the other packages, I found it really rewarding to work through. As I mentioned before, this video's or the video component of the lesson is 90 minutes long, which may seem a little short compared to some of the other lesson packages that I'll be talking about or reviewing, or maybe some DVDs you can buy. But like I said before, it's often not the length of these things that's super important. I've got some Hot Licks DVDs from quite a while ago that are about an hour long each and have probably got 5 minutes worth of substance in. This video is incredibly well put together. It's edited professionally. It's shot really well, and everything's really concise. It's basically idea, example, all the way through. There's no waffle or anything like that. So while 90 minutes may not seem like the longest, the longest video lesson, it definitely, every single one of those 90 minutes is packed with information. The lesson itself is $20, which at the time of filming is about between 12 and 13 British pounds. And to be honest, you can get, you probably be able to get a half an hour's worth of, one-to-one tuition from a guitar teacher for that much money, certainly where I live. And because you're basically getting that anyway with the included backing tracks and stuff, and you can keep it, this is definitely value for money for me, or at least it was as far as me working through it's concerned. There's something to be said for being able to go over things again and again, which of course you can't do if you're in a one-to-one lesson scenario. But even just the backing tracks, I would have put down some, a sensible amount of cash for those, because they're incredibly well recorded. They're really satisfying to solo over, and the example videos as well themselves are. I can't emphasize how good the videos do look. I know it's 1080p and that's obvious, but everything's lit really well. Everything's really crisp, so the quality is definitely there. But yeah, I'd suggest if you're in a bit of a rut with your playing, I mean, £12–13, it's not exactly going to leave you homeless. But yeah, if you're on the fence about it, then I can attest for it being incredibly concise. All the information's packed in there, and it's definitely worth checking out as far as value is concerned. It's an extremely well put together package, and it's definitely worth your time to work through. If you put the hours into it, you're definitely going to get the the rewards there. So yeah, I definitely recommend it to anyone who's looking into that stuff, and it's a fantastic buy. I hope this video has been useful. If it has, please let me know, and hopefully there'll be some more of these reviews coming soon. Please check out Rick's demo videos. He's got a I'll put a link to that in the description or around here somewhere, sort of trailer for this package. So if you're still on the fence after watching this video, you can check that out, and he basically outlines what you get in the package there. But yeah, I'd definitely recommend it to anyone who wants to push their static soloing playing. Thanks very much for watching. Check out my demo video that I recorded after I'd been working through this package. Again, my playing's not otherworldly, but all the interesting things you'll hear me doing, if there's any, were basically taken from this package, so you'll be able to see some of the stuff in action. Thanks very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you soon.